Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Surviving with Mechanism here on Minecraft 1.15. And last time we put together this lovely little power production plant, and we couldn't figure out a couple of things about it. One of them was why we were not getting anything out of this, and it wasn't connected to power. I had no power going into this poor thing. So look at this thing. It's got gas coming in the back. This is the pressurized reaction chamber, okay? It handles water, gas, biofuel. It's going to output substrate. It's going to output ethylene. I mean, basically every side of this poor thing is being used for something. Biofuel from the right, water from the top, hydrogen from the back, power out the front, and we're about to create an output for the substrate. So literally every piece is used. In fact, I've got power going in the bottom right now, which you can see. Can't see. It's over there. It's on the bottom. It's coming from the crusher and moving its way over. But yeah, so we got it figured out. The power is there. It's producing just fine. We actually have 6,306 millibuckets of ethylene right now, which is a pretty decent amount. So first things first, I think we need to put together an output for the substrate. That way it doesn't have that limit on it. So we'll put that down right there. And that's going to go down basically right in line with that. And then we're going to put down where is that? Basic logistical transporter, sorry. And I'll put that down just like so. This thing needs to output to where's the items? Output. Oh, this is items, duh. Output to the left. There you go. So now the substrate will end up in this chest, and the pressurized reaction chamber will continue to work. So the first thing I'm going to do is muffle them. I've got all the upgrades made, by the way, so that you guys don't have to, worry too much about it. But I've got all the muffle upgrades. Ooh, I forgot the gas burning generator does not accept any upgrades for any way at all. Let's see if this thing takes a muffling upgrade. I don't think it does. Yeah, just speed, energy, and so this thing's the only thing that's going to make any kind of sound, which is cool, I guess, but kind of annoying. So, pressurized reaction chamber. First things first, we're going to give it some energy upgrades, and then we're also going to give it the speed upgrades. And of course, it's going to get 5, and that's going to both machines. So it's going to go to the electric pump too. We're obviously not going to speed up the electrolytic separator because that's just too much. It's just too much. So energy's done, so we're going to go ahead and give it also the speed upgrade. So now, electric pump, you are also going to get the energy upgrade. And, oh, by the way, electrolytic separator, you too will be receiving the energy upgrade. Awesome. So this one's already done. Muffling, energy, and speed. Oops. Nope. Okay, so this one's received the energy upgrade, and we're also going to give the water pump the speed upgrade, and then this one's already got the energy and the muffling. So that's pretty much maxed out. I have now maxed out my energy upgrades. I've got some extra muffling upgrades for later, but now we're outputting at a pretty good rate. I mean, the burn rate's only 1, right? But we're creating a lot of ethylene at once, all with these seeds that we've accumulated over time. So, you know what? I'm going to put these muffling upgrades away, and that's good. So now what we need to do is test it. We need to see if it'll actually handle running our tripling of our ores. So if you look at our ores right now, I've got some iron, I've got some copper, I've got a whole bunch of diamond and some tin. And I don't think I've got a whole lot. I've got a little bit of gold, a little bit more tin. I think the gold would be a good test. So let's grab some of the gold. I've got an entire stack of gold ore. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to triple 1 stack of gold ore. That should give us 3 stacks of gold, right? I believe all this is completely 100% maxed out in upgrades. So we'll just smack it down there and see what happens. And hopefully it can keep up, right? Because in the past, the big issue has been power production. We haven't had enough power to keep these machines running. This one may need more speed upgrades. Okay, let's give the water pump some speed upgrades, which means I need to crush. Dang it, I need another crusher. Remember last time I used up my crusher? I shouldn't have. Let's make another crusher, which means we need 2 buckets of lava. And I don't think I have any more buckets. No, so I gotta make another bucket. And I can actually use the lava over here. So check this out. You just right click and boom, boom. And you can see that the overall amount of lava decreased. So there's that. What else do I need? Steel casing. I don't have any steel. I'm out of steel? I'm out of steel. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need 2 stacks of coal. 7 blocks. There we go. I've got 2 stacks of coal. So let's throw those in there. I'm gonna make a ton of steel, though it's not necessary exactly. There we go. And I could have enriched it, but right now it's all being used over here. And I forgot to turn on auto eject. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. This is auto ejecting, this is auto ejecting, and this, it's all auto ejecting. Great. So let's see if things are able to keep up with all of the machines running. Looks like this one is. This one doesn't look like it's struggling too much, but I'm still gonna speed it up for the fun of it. And this gas burning generator is only burning at a rate of 2 to keep up with all this. This thing is a beast. It can put out, again, I think burn rate is 28 max. It's producing 2.8 kilojoules per tick. And it looks like it actually increases. Oh, it increases to 2.82, and sometimes it's less. But that's a lot of output. That's 2,820 joules, while that solar panel was only making 250. And this is only a burn rate of 2 out of 28. So, I mean, this thing's a beast. I freaking love it. So, has this finished yet? This is going to take a little while, I guess. But that's okay. Right now, I'm really enjoying just experiencing this. Oh wow, we're burning through the biofuel super quickly, aren't we? Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, and the hydrogen's not keeping up. What? That's not good. Wait a minute. How is this thing not keeping up as far as hydrogen is concerned? It should be no problem at all. I'm very confused. And this thing's not even it's not going up at all. It's idle. It's supposed to be producing hydrogen because I know I'm burning some to create the ethylene. Oh, I'm not burning any right now. I'm bringing it in. You know what it must be doing? It must be producing at the same rate that it's burning. Or that it's bringing in right now. I bet you once we see that maxed out and then the tubes maxed out, then this thing will start going up. So no worries. I think we're okay for now, I hope. I really do. And that steel is the enriched iron is nearly done. The gold is outputting right now. Gold is pumping out. It should be done here in a little while. And it looks like this electrolytic separator kept up. So that's awesome. So the gas burning generator is, in fact, working as intended, which is great. I'm going to need more of those seeds, by the way. That's like my whole power source right there is the seeds. Okay, I think this is done now, so we'll put that back in there. That's going to give us our steel. We're going to make another crusher, because this one's probably working. This one's going to be always full of biofuel and such, so I need another one here for whenever I need to make things like the, like whenever I need to make dusts of whatever kind. And I already forgot what I was trying to do. I think I was making like speed upgrades or something. But, so there you go, guys. That is proof that we're able to now triple our ores without any kind of power issues, which is just beautiful. So that's awesome, and this thing's working pretty well. I'm thinking I'm gonna upgrade both, at least this chest. I'm gonna upgrade this chest for sure to make it to where it'll actually hold as much inventory as I'm gonna want it to. So let me hop over here. I'm gonna need some gold. I'm gonna need some diamonds. I'm gonna need some glass, which I have. Yes. Okay, so I think I've done this before in the video, but I'm gonna do it again because I probably forgot to show you guys. But I'm gonna make 2 of these wood to iron chest upgrades, and I'll just do them all. Okay, so now we have iron, we surround it with gold. There we go. And that'll take it from wood to iron and iron to gold, and then from gold, which I need 2 more gold ingots. I'm close. 2 more gold ingots, there we go. So now we get the gold and we put it in the middle. We put the diamonds on either side. And we put the glass on the top and the bottom, and this is a gold to diamond upgrade. Perfect. Sweet. So I'm now going to be able to increase this capacity here. It looks now like a double chest. And then kind of a weird size, and then that is the max size. And then we'll do it again on this side too. I love that. Boom. 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 Nice. Okay, and this thing's burning at a pretty decent rate. Right now, this machine it's now trying to keep up, I think. Because notice that that's not quite as white as it was. So that means the tubes are filling up right now. And then once those are filled up, I think we're going to see that number increase. And the enrichment chamber is burning. Crusher is just waiting on the enrichment chamber. And the smelter is working its way through. So we should see 3 total ingots, or 3 stacks of ingots once that's all done. We have the steel. We're close. We're very, very close to having the steel. But I do need to smelt the steel, which is a problem because the enrichment chamber and the smelter over there is taking its sweet time. It's actually the enrichment chamber that's taking its sweet time. Okay. Anyway, so while we wait on that, what about all this stuff? Obviously, I'm going to try to process it all. But what about things like coal? You don't smelt coal. What about redstone? You don't smelt redstone. You probably noticed, and I mentioned it in the last episode, that we have something new called the formulaic assemblicator. Got a logistical sorter. I've got what's called a crafting formula. Let's get into it. So basically, to create a formulaic assemblicator, which again is an automatic crafting machine, you basically just need 2 basic control units or circuits, 4 steel ingots on the corners, a chest on the bottom, crafting table on the top, and a steel casing. Steel casing is basic. You've seen that a million times. You make this, and it's amazing. Now, to make a logistical sorter, which you guys have seen before, but I'll just show you, you need a lot of, not a lot, but I mean, you need a decent amount of iron, a piston, and a basic control unit. And by the way, machine stopped making noises, which means I bet you this thing's full. It is. And the gold is nearly done. I guess the big thing is these 2 are cheap. They don't cost a lot to make. So this thing doesn't have to burn that often, I guess. Yeah, because this is filling up. Yeah, so we're okay. We're good. Okay, so anyway, logistical sorter, which basically allows you to sort iron, basic control unit, and a piston, which you guys know how to make a piston. Wood, cobblestone, iron in the middle, redstone at the bottom, and then the last thing is this clipboard looking thing. And the clipboard looking thing is called a crafting formula. Super, super simple. All you need is paper and a basic control unit, which is osmium and redstone. You get the basic, or you get the machine down, and just check this out. I'm just gonna make it for you. So right now, I have a redstone dust formula made, but if I take this out, and if I put this in, then it updates. Hey, why does that look like that? That's weird. Is it because, oh, look at all that redstone in its inventory. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to demonstrate on redstone. The reason why it was weird is because it has all this redstone in the inventory. You probably were wondering, like, why is there so few redstone, yet there's millions of coal? Because I was experimenting with how this worked. We got loads of redstone in here right now. So check this out. You set up the formula. I'm going to turn it on auto mode. And it'll automatically, with what it has in its inventory, make blocks of redstone. You can input this manually, or you can place a logistical sorter, and it's going to sort for redstone. And now, all the redstone in here, do I have to turn it on? What do I have to do? I have to turn it on. Auto. Yes. It's not working. What is happening right now? I'm going to turn on the cycle. Is it still not working? Oh, maybe this isn't on. Input is on. Okay. So it is producing, and it's actually working off of its own power source that it has here. You have to plug its power for this to work indefinitely. But I guess the question right now is, why isn't this thing working? Ah, there we go. It wasn't facing the right direction. Let's turn that off and see if it still works. Yeah. Okay, so all you have to do is have auto eject on, and basically what it's doing is it's pulling all the redstone out of the machine. Notice it's pulling it out in groups of 9, and it's automatically being turned into blocks. So if you're having a hard time with your inventory, you know, inventory management or whatever, then you can have something automatically create blocks of redstone with this formulaic assemblicator. And then after this, you use basic logistical transporters, And let's just set one up right here and right here. And then we're going to make another chest just for demonstration purposes. This thing's amazing. I love it so much. So we're going to get this chest, slap it down here. And again, this is only for demonstration. Boom. There goes the blocks of redstone. And I don't know why it has that weird little, like, I think that's just a graphical glitch. The red block around it. But now as it produces, and as long as you have auto eject on and it outputs on the right, because that's where I have the tube coming out, it'll automatically pump it out to this chest. It's perfect. So I can automatically produce and sort through and create blocks of redstone. But what about coal? Well, that's what the other crafting formula is for. And you can use this for all kinds of stuff. But I mean, I think that for me, specifically right now, oh, and lapis too. You got to do that with lapis. For me right now, it's mostly necessary for redstone, coal, and lapis. But I mean, you could do it too with iron. You know, once you get done, you have like crazy amounts of ingots of iron. You can run it through and create crazy amounts of blocks of iron automatically. Or you can do it with any other kind of steel. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as you're able to input the right ingredients, you can do crap. I mean, you can multi-produce diamond swords if you had enough sticks and diamonds getting pushed in. You know, I mean, it's anything. It's amazing. So what I'm hoping to see, yeah, I'm hoping to see the redstone finish here, and then it'll be here. And then I'm hoping to swap out the coal for the redstone. I'm going to swap the ingredients out, but this should be done here shortly. So right now that's being done. Now let me double check this here. There we go. Yeah, so I need to create or smelt down the steel. By the way, we have 1, 2, 3 stacks of gold. This one's imperfect because remember I pulled 2 of them out. So there you go. We have what it is that we need, and I'm going to let this smelt just a little bit. We're going to make another crusher. Meanwhile, this is nearly done. Oh, well, okay, it's not nearly done. It's getting there, and you can actually upgrade it as well. So here, let's just connect it to the power network. That way you don't have to worry too much about power. What should we do here? I guess I'll just pull this, pull that out. Okay. There we go. And... oh, dang it, I'm 1 away from... ah! Okay, hold on. I need that steel. I gotta make another universal energy cable. Okay, where you at, buddy? Oh, steel, right there. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. So now we can connect this baby to power. And plug it up. And there you go. It is now fully, full of power. I've got energy efficiency. I just don't have the speed. Ooh, I can give this thing some speed upgrades. That would be cool. Let's make our crusher first. That's kind of like the whole reason why we started trying to do this. Let's make this crusher. We got the 2 lava buckets. Do I have the steel? There we go. There's that steel casing. And then I just don't have the redstone and the osmiums. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of those. I should have mass-produced the basic control units, but I haven't done it. There's that. There we go. And then the crusher. Boom. For some reason, I threw some cables. But there's my crusher. Boom. So now I need to crush 8 gold, and that's going to be for energy efficiency for my crusher. I'm also going to need to crush 5 osmium, and that's going to be for my assemblicator. And actually, I'm actually going to do 6 for the crusher. And actually, we're going to need some sound. Oh, I've got the muffling already. I've got the muffling. Let's go ahead and throw the muffling into this new crusher, because you guys know the crushers are pretty loud. Also, I need to make some more infused alloy, so let's just do like so. I'm going to enrich my redstone, and I'm going to grab another stack of iron. Perfect. This is awesome. So we're automatically crafting blocks of redstone, which is just cool. It's just super cool. I love it. And we've got our power system up and running, so now we can really crank out some stuff if we really wanted to. Hold on. 1 and 1. There we go. Okay. And I think the redstone's probably done now. It is. Very nice. I'll take that off your hands. So now I'm going to grab the crafting formula out of there. And it's outputting the coal? Why are you outputting the coal? You shouldn't be. I'm confused by this. It should only be sorting the coal. Okay, now it's not. I turned off this auto eject. So now if I delete that sorting system and if I do coal, there we go. Leave all these off if you do this. It's weird. So there we go. There's the coal. I've sorted for it, so it should all start coming through here. Yeah. And then, where is it? Crafting ingredients. Boom. Auto mode on. And now it should start creating blocks of coal and kicking out into here. We now have automated blocks of coal being made. Oh, that's just great. I love that so much. So, we need some energy upgrades. We need that crusher to crush up. Actually, while this is free, I'm just going to go ahead and crush up all these. Do not output, son. Okay, good. I was scared there for a second that it wouldn't actually listen to me. That logistical sorter thing is loud. I had no idea it had a sound. I wonder if it can take a muffling upgrade too. Okay, so we have our gold. Now we're making our speed upgrades as well. And I've also got plenty of glass, I think. Because that's a concern. You don't want to run out of glass. Although I do have lots of sand. Okay, so, we have all that we need there. Let's make the upgrades. I may need to make some muffling upgrades for the sorter. That's driving me crazy. Infused alloy and glass. Boom and boom. Okay, so energy efficiency that goes into here. There we go. And let's do speed here. Let's do speed. I'm thinking 5 upgrades here. Notice it's actually faster now. Check that out. Boom. We're cranking through this stuff so fast. Can this receive an upgrade? Ooh, it can. Muffling? Only muffling. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. We're getting so many blocks of coal. It's fantastic. I love it. Okay, crusher. New crusher. You're going to get your speed upgrades. And I'm also going to make some muffling upgrades. Which means I need to crush 4 of these steel, because you got to have steel for your muffling upgrade. 1. And it's weird that you use steel for muffling. It doesn't make any sense to me. But neither do really most of the other upgrades too. 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. Boom. Okay, sir. I've had enough of your loudness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Nice. So now what's happening is the coal is coming out of one chest, dumping into the other. And then, actually, I can hurry that along. Watch this. If I just take this all into my inventory and then kick it out of my inventory, like so, then it'll automatically, you know, kick out in here a little bit faster. And it's so fast that the limiter is the logistical sorter, which is fine. But that's awesome. So now we have it's just so cool. I love that. I love these machines. So now you're probably wondering, okay, cool. You set it up. You have your energy efficiency. It's good. What's next? What are you going to do with it? Well, we need to set up an automatic sorter. And this automatic sorter will ultimately be this, where whenever we walk in from our exploring or whatever it is that we do, we have a chest. It's a deposit box, right? And we drop our stuff off in this deposit box or wherever it may end up being. We drop it off and it has pipes that go down into this system, okay? If it sorts for it, it's got to sort for it. If it sorts for it and it says, okay, yeah, this is an ore or whatever, it needs to go through the tripling system. Sweet, so it will. If it's the type of thing that can't go through tripling, like let's say diamond ore, like if you're using Silk Touch, then it won't go through this purification chamber for tripling. It can't, but it can go through the enrichment chamber for doubling. Makes sense? So ultimately, all of these different types of techniques and all this different types of technology will turn into a giant sorting system where we just dump everything in, Certain things will sort into different chests. Like, let's say wood will go into a wood chest, and stone will go into a stone chest, and dirt will go into a dirt chest, etc., etc. But then things that can go through this power system or this multiplication system will go through that. Things that can be automatically crafted and formulaic can also do that, and then they'll kick out into a chest and then be sorted into a very long and complicated system of pipes that puts them where they go. So that's the ultimate goal. I'm not saying that we're going to build that today or anything. Today's over, the episode's pretty much over, but that's the ultimate goal of what I'd like to do. Also, the ultimate goal of what I'd like to do is to get ore quadrupling up and running. It doesn't stop at tripling. You can go to quadrupling. You can even go to pentupling. I don't even know if that's the word. 5x. Okay, you can get 5 ingots out of a single ore. So yeah, there's a lot that still needs to be built. This thing, we have not even began to experience the amazingness of the gas burning generator. And it's not even the best power system, so there's so much more to do, but I feel like we've made some really, really great progress in this last 2 episodes. So guys, that's gonna be it for me today in this episode of Surviving with Mekanism. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it, and of course hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. Remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.